expected to peak between 38 and 40. If we got to 39, that would be the UK's second highest temperature ever recorded, a measure of how extreme this heat wave is. A rare red extreme heat warning from the Met Office in force midweek for parts of southern England, the Midlands, southern Wales, with a broad-scale amber weather warning for the next few days for the extreme heat across a good chunk of England and Wales.
This is mad.
What is up, everybody? It is me, ElusiveOwl here, and welcome to the next episode reaction of Musescript's Nisvis and the third and final arc, The Demon's Daughter. So, we are continuing off where we last left off, where we watched the first episode of The Demon's Daughter, which was called Future. And pretty much this was set 5 years after the events of what happened in the Colour Goddess and everything. Nisty pretty much gave out the events of what happened during the Heart Shell and, you know, the Colour Goddess, between the events of the two of her being Tenebrae and causing Rainbow Dash havoc and stuff like that. And then King Sephidos came in the second arc, and then you know, Rainbow Dash managed to defeat Sephidos as well. And now Nisty has fully been reformed. She is for the good and better now, and which seemed all was good and better until 5 years later in this current timeline now that we've got what seems to be a new enemy afoot. And this new enemy is going to contain a note. Just like how Rainbow Dash got the note at first. But now Tenebrae has got a mysterious note. Maybe it's a death note. Maybe Tenebrae, Nisty, is going to read out the name of who that note is, and then some pony will die. Seems fitting, if it is. You know, just need the black ink of death. Take the page out of the Death Notebook and put it in that envelope, read the name, and that pony will die. But that's probably not the case. Or maybe it could, I don't know. But yeah, episode 2, nonetheless, though, is called Warning of The Demon's Daughter. So, yeah. Also, I will say as well, warning, for the rest of the week, myself, this will be the last video that I'll do in the week, in the week before July comes around, because in this following week, there is a big heat wave coming here in the UK, and I cannot do videos in a big heated climate in the UK. It will absolutely drain me. I will not have the energy to do videos. I will feel hot. I will feel sweaty. But I am recording this the day before the heat wave strikes here in the UK. So, yeah, I'm recording this on the Monday night, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is going to be blazing hot. It's going to be blazing hot with over 30 degrees here in the UK, 32 or 33 degrees. But yeah, it's going to be absolutely hot. So yeah, this will be possibly the last video of June, and then when the weather cools down, I'll react to another one of The Demon's Daughter. But as of now, we have got episode 2 here. It's called Warning of the Demon's Daughter, and yeah, let's rejoin with Nysteria Lux Tenebrae. Yeah, thank you to Muse, by the way, for mentioning that name to me. Nysteria Lux Tenebrae. Of course, Nysteria... well, lux means light in Latin, and tenebrae in Latin is darkness. So yeah, she is between light and dark. So yeah, pretty good. For the name of a royalty character, shall we say? So yeah. So, with that being said, let's get episode 2 underway. And yeah, we will see what happened in the last episode and we'll get right into it. So, this is 41 minutes long. Exactly 41. 41.00 long. So, let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
On the demon's daughter.
Let's get down to business.
Did you seriously forget? Oh no.
Let's get down to business.
Focus on bringing a smile to the little filly's face and not focus on impressing fans. Or a certain fan. Spitfire!
Oh yeah, and Rainbow is in love with Nista.
I've been sent on a mission to scout the 7 warriors that will bring everlasting peace and harmony to Equestria.
The 7 warriors? You mean the main 6 and Spike that wield the elements of harmony?
No, these are new warriors. You're one of the 7 warriors I've been scouting.
If anything, my best friend Rainbow Dash would be more suited for this role, if these 7 warriors existed. Rainbow! Rainbow! Answer me! Wake up!
Rainbow Dash, eh? She might have better, actually.
Yeah, the Rainbow Dash has suffered the poison, like what was that character's name that I used to despise in Game of Thrones? What was his name? Is it Jeffrey? Yeah, I think it was. God, I haven't watched. Jeffrey Lannister. God, he was a piece of turd. Yeah. Okay. Agent of Fluffy, Quest for Exploration, of course Muse was in there as well. Oh. The hole. The hole. Pretty big hole. Okay, stop saying hole. I'm gonna rub that off in the wrong context. Episode 2. Warning.
Is Rainbow going to be okay? I have no idea. She's just unconscious at the moment. I'll get her to the doctor.
No, Tyrion poisoned her. Tyrion Lannister poisoned her.
Can't be. She was chipper before she took a bite of cake.
Well, she couldn't have been poisoned by the cake. Otherwise, I'd be in the same boat as her.
Anyways, I think it's best we let her rest for now. I'll check up on her again in the morning.
Okay then. Come y'all. We both be heading home now.
Good idea. Hopefully Rainbow will feel better after a good night's sleep.
You're not going back to Canterlot?
I might stay for a bit longer. I want to keep Rainbow company.
Ew! Am I sensing a sleeping beauty reenactment?
No. Anyways, I'm just looking after her, that's all.
She's blushing.
Okay then.
Can't hide that from me.
Just in case.
It's in plain sight.
Oh, Rainbow. What could have happened to me?
I wonder if there is a bit of Sleeping Beauty reference where she would kiss Rainbow to bring her back to life.
I can't see anything. Why is it so dark? I hear something coming.
What the hell?
What was that? Rainbow Dash!
Oh, it's Snake. That's who it was.
Yes.
It's Solid Snake.
What happened? Rainbow, how are you feeling? Really weird, actually. What happened last night? You ate a bit of cake and passed out. That's the extent of it anyways. I think you were asleep for 16 hours. I don't usually sleep that long, even when I take naps. That does seem unusual.
Oh, to fall asleep for 16 hours.
He might let you
Oh.
know later on. But first, you'll need breakfast.
That feels so good.
Good morning, Rainbow. Come and get them.
On a nice cold winter's day, I could sleep along, but unfortunately, we're in summer and it's hot.
You just woke up.
Yeah, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You need to eat something. Wanna try one of my donuts? I made them just for you.
I'm telling you, Blue, I don't need to eat anything. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Let's take you to the doctor then. Maybe he can specify what's wrong with you. Probably nothing, miss. I probably just had a big night last night. We can't be too sure. Come on. How is she, doctor?
Well, her heartbeat is slower than usual. She seems to be more tired. Tell me, did she have anything big or exhausting happen to her recently?
Well, she did perform with the Wonderbolts last night for Princess Florryheart's birthday. She was very chipper until she ate a piece of cake and passed out.
Was it something in the cake?
Doubt it. She was the only one to pass out. Even Pinky ate about 6 slices, but was still as hyper as ever.
Tell me, Dash, have you developed any allergies since your last checkup?
I don't think so. I don't think any allergic reaction would cause me not to be hungry.
She's allergic to whatever is love potion.
Since I last ate something, but I feel like I've eaten an entire banquet. Give it to me straight, Doc. Am I gonna die?
No, nothing like that, Miss Dash. Though I can't for the life of me figure out what is wrong with you. I'll need to check with my disease records.
Disease records? Oh, Celestia!
You're suffering the life condition of alicornia.
What's going on?
Doc, are you okay? Rainbow, what are you doing? Rainbow, are you alright? What was that stuff?
Simping potential, let's go.
Oh, Celestia, he's in hysterics. You two, do you have any idea what happened to him?
We had no idea. We were just having a normal checkup, I swear. This can't be what I think it is.
Is this Sombra's doing? The Black Mist? No, don't tell me it's King Sombra.
Can you believe it, Tank? Rainbow didn't want any of my donuts. None of them. I worked so hard on them. My little babies.
Donuts are probably not the best choice for breakfast foods, dearie.
But Tank, donuts, D-O-N-U-T-S. Who can resist them?
For a healthy meal.
I love the young and old Blue Streak having a conversation.
Diet is different from ours.
You'll understand at my age.
Joke's on you, since I'm a genie. I never age. I'm going to be 19 forever!
That is why your half is youth and mine is wisdom.
Oh, by the way, what are we going to do about the whole Misty and Rainbow situation?
You mean the doctor appointment?
No, the other situation? Never mind. I guess getting you to talk using my genie magic was no use, huh? Misty! Rainbow! You're back! How did the appointment go? Is Dashi getting better?
Well, about that.
Oh no! Rainbow, are you okay? Speak to me. What's wrong? Are you alright?
Blue, I'm fine, really. I just had a really strange.
He's dead!
Blue Street, please!
But she could be! I don't want my granddaughter to die!
Blue, please! You're not taking this.
We were just having a normal checkup when she.
Blue.
I have to go.
Blue.
Look after Rainbow Dash for me.
Oh, I can't be serious with Genie Blue Street. I
You
can't.
want to take
I
the first
can't.
shift, or should I?
I
think
can't.
you should. After all, you are her grandmother.
Fine. Man, she's way heavier than you think. Oh,
I can't take her seriously. I
The
can't.
symptoms Rainbow has. They're way too similar to the ones I had a year after I was brought to life. And soon after I felt full, I started feeding on grief from other ponies to the point I turned into a monster. No, that's just gotta be a coincidence, right? That's the same thing that happened to the doctor.
She finds the note.
That wasn't there before. Dear Tenebrae, it has come to my attention that you rejected my offer to be part of the Seven Warriors. And in doing so, you requested a Miss Rainbow Dash to take your place. By the time you're reading this, she's already feeling side effects of being the new component of despair. In about 7 surface days' time, she will fully transform into the apprentice of despair, the being you were once a long time ago. If you do not wish for this to happen, please come to my headquarters for a banquet with the other members.
Oh
The
no.
apprentice of gluttony, the apprentice of tyranny, and the apprentice of lust. The other 3, like your friend, will join later on. Then, maybe we can rearrange an agreement. Signed, Hexar.
Hexar.
The Hexar.
The one that you encountered. That's Hexar.
Of course. When he said 7 warriors apiece, did he really mean 7 villains? It would make sense since...
That's why I said the 7 villains!
Then let's think. Who are the others? Gluttony. Could be T-Rex since I was told he consumed...
Yo, this is what I'm thinking!
Probably Sombra since he managed to enslave his entire kingdom.
Oh my god!
Since she literally feeds off love. It would only make sense since I used to be a villain as well. Though I don't understand any of this. Why is this Hexar recruiting villains? And how did he recover my component after it was destroyed by the Sword of Destruction? Maybe she might know who this is.
The seven sins of the 7 villains. Although I did mention Chrysalis twice. Don't know why though. It seems like I only said it. Okay.
What is it? What happened?
We've had 3 consecutive disappearances, Your Highness. Each one you should be alerted about at once.
Oh no. It's not any of my citizens, is it?
No, Your Highness. These disappearances are far worse than any citizen.
Dear Princess Celestia, we regret to inform you that Queen Chrysalis is nowhere to be seen. We recently couldn't detect any activity from her hive besides the other changelings, who were just clueless drones by this point. This is very unusual, and we're not sure how to take action. Dear Princess Celestia, Sombra's horn that we had excavated and kept hidden from the Crystal Empire's citizens has mysteriously disappeared. We're very concerned if somebody has stolen it in order to bring a threat to the kingdom once more. But at the moment, we're still unsure who stole it and got past our defenses. We'll keep you informed if any more on the matter happens. Dear Princess Celestia, Lord Tirek has escaped his prison in Tartarus. After a thorough search, we can confirm that Cerberus was by his post the entire time. Prepare your citizens for another possible attack. All 3 of them have gone missing?
Unfortunately, that is correct, Your Highness. But at the moment, we have no clue of where they could be spotted.
So far, we've searched all over Equestria's borders.
But they haven't taken any
Tirek,
action that we know of.
Chrysalis,
This is rather unusual to say the least. But we should be wary.
Sombra,
They could team up and conquer our borders again.
Cozy Glow.
Come in, sister. Prepare the military just in case any secret attacks occur.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And the letter did mention about Rainbow Dash becoming the
Secret attacks?
apprentice of despair, so she
I
could
just
be
received
amongst one
word
of them.
that King Sombra, Queen Chrysalis, and Lord Tirek have escaped their chosen confinements, and that they could be somewhere in Equestria preparing an attack.
Did you say King Sombra, Queen Chrysalis, and Lord Tirek?
Yes? Why?
Yes,
Do you know
the
something?
very same names that have caused havoc
I don't think they're anywhere.
repeatedly.
What makes you say that?
You see, I got a note saying that a being called Hexar has them, but they're his apprentices. From what I can gather, he's recruiting villains for some reason. It also connects to Rainbow's sun collapse last night. For you see, the reason for her sickness is because it's the same thing that plagued me all those years ago.
What? What do you mean? The very thing that plagued you. Please tell me it isn't... It isn't possible. You told us that your component was destroyed.
That's what I thought too, but somehow he's found some way to recover it. Tia, she's going to be the very thing that turned me into Tenebrae, and it's all my fault.
How so?
Yesterday, a merchant was telling me about these supposed 7 warriors, and said that I was one of them. But with my humble nature, I told him Rainbow would be more suited. But now I know the 7 warriors were a lie. The merchant, he was Hexar.
This is
Yep.
bad. After 5 years of peace, we have another threat. And one that's far greater than the ones before.
Mm-hmm.
You know something about this Hexar.
With the evil Avengers.
I'm not the right one to talk
The
about.
evil Avengers Infinity War.
You'll probably get a better explanation from...
Holy.
Alright then, I'll visit them. Oh yeah.
Actually, not
Luna?
the evil Avengers, the Legion of Doom.
I had a dream about Philly screaming last night. I don't know who it was, but I was wondering if it could be some kind of vision.
Yes, I did peek into your dreams last night. However, I couldn't identify who it was either. It was your dream that only allowed me so much information as you could picture.
Ah, I see. Maybe my subconscious isn't ready to reveal who it is.
Perhaps. But maybe it will be revealed to you in time.
Got it. Thank you. Now I've got to hurry to the goddesses to learn more about Hexar.
Did my ears detect you were talking about Hexar?
Yes, Luna. Unfortunately, that is true.
She know
I
of
just
that
sent
name?
Misty to learn more about him.
But sister, will she like what she finds out from the goddesses?
I'm not sure. It depends on how well she will take it.
Also, we've seen the goddesses.
Coming.
Ayo!
Misty, what can we help you with?
Hey Lumina, I need to chat to you and your sisters about something.
As you wish. You may come in.
Yes, we're seeing Satura. And Lumina.
Hello, Misty. Long time no see.
And
What brings you to
Eureka.
visit us?
Well, last night, Rainbow Dash fell unconscious at Floriheart's birthday party. We went to the doctor to find out what was wrong with her, and she started to collect grief from him, just like how I used to when I became Tenebrae. There's this being called Hexar who's recruiting villains and tried to recruit me by saying I'm part of the 7 warriors that would bring everlasting peace. But when I said Rainbow would be more fit for the warrior type, he went and cursed her. I told Celestia about it, and she said you 3 would know more than she did. Who is he, and why is he doing this to my best friend?
Oh, Hexar. He's come back.
Who is he?
You might not like this, but Hexar is
Our younger brother.
What?
I'm sorry.
But I thought you 3 were the only...
We are, yes.
Uh.
We are the only goddesses in charge of Equestria's peace.
But Hexar was the exception. He was in charge of Equestria's destruction.
long before you
Come the frig again!
Celestia and Luna were born. Hexar lived here with us. As I maintained the weather with the Pegasi, Satoda's earth with the earth ponies, and Lumina's light with the unicorns, Hexar's powers were completely different. He turned ponies against each other through the excess of envy, greed, tyranny, gluttony, lust, disharmony, and despair. As much as he enjoyed it, we thought enough was enough and banished him.
He found himself in Equestria. His immortality had wasted away as his age was catching up with him. As he turned into an old stallion, he searched desperately for a place to stay. The king and queen led him inside from the cold, unaware of who he truly was. They were Hesperus and Aurora, Celestia and Luna's parents.
They looked after the old stallion until he withered away. He didn't die, per se.
What?
Rather, he vanished and left something behind. A bottle titled Despair. It would be 16 years later, where that bottle would be spilled and, well, bring you to life.
So, that component that brought me to life,
Was the
one
ball?
I said came from a demon in my lost state, it actually came from your...
Yes, Misty. You know how
From
we had
the-
other components that we
from
needed to give up
the
to save
younger
ourselves
brother.
5 years ago. The ones that your friends would borrow to aid us in Sephiroth's defeat. Hexar has them too. As he found his life was ending, he gave one of them up to save himself.
Therefore, since you were born from one of his components rather than corrupted by one, that makes you his daughter.
No!
What the?
Did you know all this time?
We're sorry we didn't tell you sooner. It just didn't feel appropriate at the time. But the reason he's recruiting villains is because they all have one of his components. Nightmare Moon of Envy, King Sombra of Tyranny, Lord Tyrek of Gluttony, Queen Chrysalis of Lust, Discord of Disharmony, King Sephiroth of Greed, and you of Despair.
This never would have happened if I hadn't mentioned Rainbow to that merchant. Now she's in danger because of me.
It's not your fault, Misty. You only fell victim to our brother's tricks.
Aren't you 3 able to stop him?
We physically can't go into his realm. It's too treacherous for us. Only descendants of his components are able to do that. If you want to return Rainbow to normal, only you must go and stop him.
As you wish.
It might also be a good idea to let Queen Liako know of this upcoming threat, so she can protect her father. He was also affected by Hexar's tricks. That's what allowed him to take over Equestria.
Of course. I'll let her know right away.
Our poor brother, what have you done? Recruiting villains one by one. Must you go on this treacherous path upon the innocent with your wrath?
Holy.
Why must you be the god of sin, causing harm and destruction within? Why so different? Why so strange? Why can't you be like us for a change?
Our poor
I know I've said it before about these three, but it feels like I'm in church. Said it time and time again. And I will say it again.
I want to thank you, Your Highness. Our class has been growing beautifully thanks to your assistance. The schools are also functioning well. Things have continued to now for the best since you've been in charge.
No worries. It's the least I can do.
Liako!
It's been 5 years since you've been crowned. Is there going to be any kind of celebration for all the hard work you've done?
I'm not entirely sure. That might not be necessary.
Nonsense! You've been doing a splendid job. I think that's definitely worthy of a celebration.
Thank you for coming all this way. We'll be sure to let
Holy
you know
crap,
if
she's a
anything
queen.
goes ahead.
Oh, yes, of course. Thanks again, Your Highness.
Wiliako,
Yes, Arcus? What news do you bring?
a letter from Equestria just arrived, Your Majesty.
Probably another romantic love letter from Spike.
From Misty. With dire urgency.
Let me see it. Dear Liako, I'm writing to you to report that a new threat is coming. His name is Hexar. He's recruiting villains to aid with his plan in 6 days. I have been tasked with going and stopping him myself, since I am, well, I'm his daughter apparently, and only descendants of Hexar's components can meet with him. I just want you and the rest of the kingdoms to be careful, especially your father. Look after Sephiros, for he was also affected by Hexar like me. Regards, Mysteria Lux Tenebrae. Misty. Father, is what Misty's saying true? Were you affected by Hexar?
It's true. He's the reason that forced me into taking over Equestria all those centuries ago, and there was nothing I could do to stop it.
Here we go, backstory.
Damn it! Why isn't this egg hatching? My citizens aren't able to carry on much longer without food. As the king, I have to do something. What if I take over the pony's land? That way I'll be able to save my kingdom. And wipe out the penalties whilst I'm at it. No! Why would I even think that? What's wrong with me?
Don't stop. I think that's a wonderful idea.
Wow.
Who are you?
You seem like a very powerful king, yet you can't even look after your own kingdom. That truly is a shame.
Answer the question. Who are you and what do you want with me?
My name is Hexar. And let's just say I have the perfect plan for you to claim your land back.
I doubt any of your efforts would bring back the past, or even hurry up the future.
Not my efforts, your efforts. Look outside your window. See all your citizens struggling to find food. And then look at Equestria, a land full of plenty and happiness. My sisters have done a fine job, if I do say so myself.
Wait, sisters? You mean Hurricane, Sadra, and Lumina? The pony goddesses? You're related to them?
I was their trusted younger brother. But they banished me. And now I can't even have a physical body on the surface anymore. Because of them, I have to travel on the surface as smoke. Let's make a deal. If you take over Equestria, you can attract the attention of my sisters. Then, when the time is right, capture them and take what is rightfully yours.
Wow.
Capture them? But where me and my late wife closest friends?
Don't you see? You have the potential to be a great ruler. You just haven't had the right tools to get you there. You have no idea when or if your daughter will even hatch. You can't pull nature tricks yourself. What I'm offering to you will make you great again.
So, if I capture them, I can gain the power to steal from them?
You've always been a shameless man. And now is the time to be selfish. Take back what was initially yours. Go forth, my apprentice of
The Apprentice of Greed.
Yes, this is more like it. God?
Yes, sire. Whoa. What happened to you?
Doesn't matter. Rally the troops. We are making a trip to Equestria.
Sir, yes, sir.
Wow. And the rest is history.
Oh, Dad. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
It's all right, Liako. That was in the past. Though I am concerned about what he plans next. Who knows what could happen?
We won't let anything happen to you, sire. Right, Arcus? Very true. Your previous guards were incompetent compared to us.
But why does Misty have to go by herself? It seems really dangerous for her. I'm going with her.
What? But you can't, Your Highness! You need to look after your kingdom!
What happens if you die? Then all these years of prosperity will disappear.
You know your father cannot create life magic.
You need to stay to help your kingdom, Your Majesty.
But I am helping my kingdom by preventing another disaster from occurring.
But Liako, I don't want you to get hurt.
I won't, Father. Trust me. I have my nature powers on my side. I'll be able to take care of Misty and myself. And besides, aren't I also a descendant of Hexar's elements, being your daughter?
Come back safely, dear.
I will, Father. I promise. Now I better send a reply to Misty. Let her know of my plans. Come, Brucus and Arcus. You'll need to help me with this.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Alright. Oh, Chrysalis.
So do any of you know when this banquet thing starts?
Not sure. But Master Hexar has informed us that the others will be coming shortly. So until they do, we wait.
Wait? I can't wait any longer! Has he got some massive plan to take over or something?
Probably. If he's anything like us. After all, he did give us our powers. Tirek, you can consume large amounts of power if it weren't for him. And Sombra wouldn't have been able to save his kingdom and come back to life. And I wouldn't be able to feed off love.
We get the general idea, Chrysalis. I just find the whole thing rather silly. I, for one, would love to take over by myself if I could leave the castle.
Remind me how well that went for you last time.
Well, I was only imprisoned. You were destroyed by the Crystal Horde. You had it far worse than me.
And you don't see me complaining now, do you?
Why,
Boys, let's settle down. Tinkling like this will make our master happy. Besides, we'll need to behave for our friends who lost their way.
His other apprentice, right?
Indeed. I would love to meet Nynaeve. She is very devious in our plans of ruling Equestria via eternal night. Pity
she met her fate too soon. We would have gotten along brilliantly.
I heard Discord got turned to stone multiple times after his turn of trying to take over. The only reason it stopped was because one of the elements turned him good. I've also heard rumors they're in love with each other. What has the Lord of Chaos become?
I have not heard too much about this King Sephiroth, but I hear he's a lot like me. He managed to consume power from Hexar's older sister to try and take over Equestria, but was then turned good by his family. What a whim! He should have kept that power for himself.
If Hexar succeeds with this plan, we might be able to meet them properly. The apprentices of envy, disharmony, and greed have so much potential. It would be a shame to have that go to waste.
You'll see them soon enough.
Oh, Lordy.
Master, what news do you bring?
Sadly, it'll be much harder than I thought to get my apprentices of envy, disharmony, and greed to be on board.
Why is that, Master?
Ever since they used their powers for good, they've lost contact with their chosen component. I will try my best to get them back. It just might take a bit longer.
But what happens when you're not able to get them back in time for the awakening?
Don't worry. They will. I just need to take them by force. I also have another problem on my hands, though.
And what would that be?
The component of despair, Tenebrae, refused my invitation.
Tenebris. She's your second cousin twice removed?
No! My daughter.
Well, that little brat then.
Not to worry. By rejecting my offer, she has selected somebody else to take her place. I've told her if she doesn't want that to happen, she'll need to confront me herself. Then we'll see if she's any match against me.
Obvious answer. Definitely not. You are a god. What chance
This artwork looks like it was done by the lost narrator.
And with your manipulation, the others will soon come around.
And when everyone's gathered, we'll finally find closure after being defeated!
Wow, what a incredible artwork there at the end. Incredible. Okay. Right, here are the artists then. Musescript, of course. Mazapan, Skyline, Zoin Guys, Evrika, Moonshine Canvas, Artsy, Pink Escapades, those in the archives. Rolly Arts, shout out to you. Okay. next episode. Gateway. And that will come right after the heat wave breaks off.
Previously.
You did not have to do me like that with the fiery effects at the end there as well, given that I'm going to be suffering with a heat wave. You didn't have to do that. You did not have to do that at all. But yeah. But yeah, no. That was episode 2. Warning. Pretty much. So, we've got the name now. We've got the name of this pony who's been talking with Nisty at the cart in the first episode. His name is Hexar. So, Hexar, and this, I'll tell you what, this was an episode of developments from large proportions that scaled back into the last from the last arc, the Color Goddess. Like, we've got definitely more developments that were big in this one. So Hexar is the younger brother of the 3 goddesses of Satura, Lumina, and Hurricane. Yeah, that surprised me. And another thing that surprised me, he is also the father of Nisty. Huh? Because Nisty was despair. She was in the bottle of despair, so that pretty much is, that's Nisty's father, Hexar. So father and daughter came to a conversation in the first episode. Holy moly. Wow. Okay. I didn't really expect that out of nowhere. What I did expect, though, was the names that were pulled out for the apprentices for Hexar. I got some of them that I mentioned correct, which was Chrysalis, T-Rex, Sombra, Discord they mentioned as well, and Nisty. I mentioned Nisty in there as well, so I pretty much got nearly all of them, barring that I said Queen Chrysalis twice. I don't know why I said that, but I thought I didn't. And Cozy Glow that I mentioned as well. But Muse also told me that this was set during season 5, 6, somewhat around that timeline. So Cozy Glow wouldn't be around. So, but nonetheless, I've got most of the antagonists right, barring a couple that I mentioned. Well, one for a duplicate. But yeah. But yeah, no, this was a pretty good episode. A very good episode. Regarding backstories that of what happened to lead up to the present, the developments from the last arc into this present arc, what happened to Sephiros, how he became the main antagonist for the second arc, and it was all thanks to Hexar for giving him the apprentice of... what was it? The apprentice of that he got again? The apprentice of... Gluttony? I think. Yeah. But just like with the gems or the crystals in the first arc, I'm gonna have to get used to these apprentice sins as well, like the 7 deadly sins. Because I've got despair, gluttony, lust, disharmony, say greed. I don't know. But yeah, there's like 7 of them in total, including Nisty and Sephiros in there as well. Even Luna got mentioned in there as well, because she's a part of one as well. Since they mentioned Nightmare Moon, there's a moon crest on there as well for Princess Luna, so she could go in there as well. But it's it turns out it's going to be Nisty and Queen Liako. So nice to see Liako now as Queen now. She is Queen of the Throne alongside her father, King Sephiros. So they're king and queen now of the Canaan lands. So I thought that was really, really nice to see Queen Liako take charge of that role now. But yeah, she's taking charge. Well, she's putting her front foot forward in her father's place to see Misty's father, which I'm still in disbelief over that. But they're still going to encounter him nonetheless, and it will be an interesting encounter between the two of them. It will be very interesting. We could see, oh god, we could see Nestle turn into Tannebury again, and I'm speaking like Porky Pig now, that's all, folks. Also, the last episode of The Amazing Digital Circus got me in that reference as well. But he could inject the one of the apprentice sins onto Nisty, which is despair. Put the despair on her again, and she'll turn back into Tenebrae as what she was before. But yeah, pretty good episode though. I really have enjoyed this one. So yeah, that was episode 2 called Warning, and episode 3 is called Gateway, and that will come, like I said, after the heatwave period ends, and it should end by the next following week. So I'd say by next Monday, the weather should cool itself down, and then I'll be able to get back into doing videos. But yeah, but as for the rest of the week though, not doing any videos because it's going to be scorching hot here in the UK. And yeah, I just need to get my head somewhere that is cold and cool, and yeah, stay away from the sun pretty much. So yeah, because we don't have bloody air cons in here. We don't have it. So yeah, I'm getting my head down on a very cold shower for the rest of the duration, for the rest of the week. And I'm going to get my blankets and pillows and sleep next to the shower head. Yeah, but then I'll end up blocking the drain from outside, like I did last time. Yeah. Well, yeah, anyways. But enough about that. Pretty good episode, though, of The Demon's Daughter. And I look forward to watching episode 3 called Gateway another time. Probably at the start of July or at the very end of June that I'll be watching it. But nonetheless, thank you very much, everybody. Nonetheless, for watching my reaction to The Demon's Daughter episode 2 that was called Warning. And if you have enjoyed my reaction to this video, then make sure to hit the like button down below. And if you're new to my channel and want to check out more of my videos, then you can't wait to that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for more updating content when I upload my next video. Don't forget to check out all my socials, they'll be linked down below in the description. The link to the original video is by Musescript. I'll leave that down below so that you can watch episode 2 warning for yourself. And leave your comments on what you thought about this video. Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Let me know your overall thoughts in the comment section below. Also, there's a second channel that I've got, a second YouTube channel. It's called ElusiveOwl Gaming. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to that, then you can. I'll leave that down below in the description. And with all that being said, everybody, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you all after this heatwave period ends. And of course, I'll see you all for the next episode of The Demon's Daughter. And now I get why it's called The Demon's Daughter. I was thinking, why is this called The Demon's Daughter in the first place? But after I've just watched episode 2 and we got that shocking bombshell now of what Hexar is to Nisty and that conversation that led up to episode 1, oh my freaking god. Now the title card makes a whole lot of sense. Well done, Muse. Well done. Well done. Wow. Wow.